here in San Fernando, California, catching up with Rey Rodis, the CEO for Red Boxing International. Rey, how's it going? You have a big show coming up on October 12th at the Pico Rivera Sports Arena. Big event for you. Tell us about your event.
Well, so far, this is one of our biggest events that we have done here in the United States. We have done bigger events also in Asia. Actually, Ron Johnson is a GBO heavyweight champion of the world, and he took that belt in Davao City, Philippines.
Against Saul Farah.
Against Saul Farah of Bolivia. We brought in an international star to Davao City, Philippines to capture the GBO title.
This is the rematch. They fought a couple years ago in Vegas at the Westgate Casino. Even though it was a unanimous decision for Ron Johnson, Sergio Ramirez came to fight. He said he wasn't fully prepared for this fight. He expects to actually give Ron Johnson a tougher fight. He's thinking about stopping him. That's what he said at the press conference.
Yeah, I mean, Sergio Ramirez requested for this fight for a couple of years now. So Red Boxing is here to give him that opportunity to give him that shot. And Ron Johnson is now a world champion, so he's giving that shot back to Mr. Sergio Ramirez. I think that is a very fair and classy move for Mr. Ron Johnson to give an opponent an opportunity to fight him again.
You've been doing shows on a regular basis at the Pico Rivera Sports Arena on April the 6th, June the 15th, July 20th, August 24th. Are you planning on continuing the tradition of boxing at the Pico Rivera Sports Arena since you broke ground with your boxing promotional company in that venue?
Pico Rivera will always be our home, and we're gonna be promoting them there as often as we could. But unfortunately, the cold month is coming, and it is an open stadium, just
Yes.
like StubHub. So we are looking for other venues. So next year we're gonna do this at least once or twice a month. The promotions that we are trying to build right here. When I say once or twice a month, simply because we do show every month. Like on November 29th, we'll be back in the Philippines, and on December again on the Philippines. So we are actually a legit international promotional company.
Yes. The first fight between Sergio Ramirez, going back to the first fight, Rey, it was televised on Azteca America, a Mexican TV network. How will the fight fans be able to watch Ron Johnson versus Sergio Ramirez too?
Oh, we have Berea Vision is gonna cover this, and we have Luco TV who's gonna cover this. So we'll be announcing where to download the app, because we have an app that we are trying to test on the market right now. That is where people are gonna watch it, because there's gonna be millions and millions of people in China waiting for this fight already.
Let's talk a little bit about the undercard. You have female boxer, GBO champ Adelaida Ruiz, undefeated fighter with an 8-0 record, is coming back to the arena. She previously fought there back in June. Talk to us about how exciting it is for you to bring some of those fighters that have fought on your cards before.
It is exciting because we brought in someone that we try to, they're champions, you know. Red Boxing Promotion doesn't have assigned fighters right now. That's what makes our fight very interesting, because we don't care. In California or in the United States, there's always a B side and an A side.
Right.
We're trying to get rid of that notion, because when you fight with Red Boxing, you pay $55 on a show, you fight $35 on a show, you fight $150 on a table, and you don't want to predict who's gonna win.
Right.
Yes, you have a favored fighter, like Adelaida is a great fighter, Ron Johnson is a great fighter, Angel Moreno is a great fighter. But if you go in there, you want to see a fight. You don't want to go in there predicting, oh, it's gonna be a knockout,
Yes.
because this kid is fighting a bomb.
Okay.
You know, we don't want that. We want to remove that from Red Boxing's image.
Right. Angel Rodriguez, talking about Angel, he's a local kid, raised in Pico Rivera. Were there any plans of him fighting him in previous cards besides the ones that he's already fought?
No, what's this? He's fighting on this card.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So what was the question?
Oh, I'm saying he was fighting regularly on your boxing shows, July,
Yes.
June. I think he has some kind of injury in his hand. Is that why he did not fight back on August 24th?
No, he did fight on July 27th because he
Yes.
was supposed to fight in Mexico.
Okay.
It's another red boxing promotion. But then there was kind of little injury on his hands. But it's all good, you know. He recovered.
Ray, you're bringing in the star powers, the Hollywood personalities will be coming in on October 12th. Brandon Lynch, he is Eddie Murphy's nephew, so he's bringing in his friends. Ron Johnson is being trained by Floyd Mayweather Sr. What kind of fight card do you expect to have on October 12th?
See, with red boxing promotion, we just don't want to bring a fight on the table. We want the fans to also experience and enjoy what is out there. So Snoop Dogg is coming to the fight, Ray J is coming to the fight, Princess Love is coming to the fight, of course Eddie Murphy is coming to the fight, and the Paul brothers is coming to the fight, Logan and Jake Paul. These are the type of show we wanna give to the people.
Yes.
If they're paying so much money to watch a fight, there are other promotions out there happening on the same day or other days. They want to charge 125 on a front row seat. They charge you 125. What are you gonna see? Just boxing? You just wanna see not just boxing. You wanna show them an exciting fight, and you wanna show them that who's who and who's not in the on the grounds, on the floor.
Do you want to tell the fight fans what the prices are, or will you be disclosing that on your website?
Yeah, we do have a table of 150 per chair. Then 10 tables, then 10 chairs per table. That's $150. That's gonna be our VIP section. You'll have your own waiter. You know, you don't have to move yourself to buy beers. You know, and someone will bring food to
Catering
you.
service, everybody.
That's $150. We do have the next one is the $55 one, which is another floor seat. And we have $100, which is also 2 rows before the $55 ones. And the general admission, of course, is $35. For a show as big as this, you will never, the star power that we're bringing to this show, you're gonna see a local fighter like Angel Rodriguez, Adelaida Ruiz, Ron Johnson, who is an international star. We're also bringing Hollywood celebrities on fight night, and you're only paying $35 on a general admission with an opportunity, because we're putting red carpet outside, so you have an opportunity to take pictures of our stars and our boxers. We're gonna have world champions coming in as well, like Paul Banks is gonna be there. We're gonna have former champions that's gonna be there.
Let's talk about what the GBO stands for. Some of the fight fans don't know how is this belt being sanctioned by the other sanctioning bodies, right?
Okay, GBO is called the Global Boxing Organization. It has been founded 5 years ago. 5 years ago, this was founded by Mr. Tom Gaffney of Northern California. He did very well. He put GBO into a Top Rank show. He put GBO on a TNT show. So last November, we were able to acquire the rights of the GBO. So I practically bought GBO last year. So what happened is, what makes us different from the rest of the sanctioning body, we're talking about WBC, WBO, IBF. We're not trying to compete with them. We're just bringing something new to the table. GBO is a different type of belt. As you can see, we have different forms of designs of belts and different colors of belt. Number one, you become an amateur champion. You have a green belt. You represent yourself in the Olympics. So what's the next? You fight for the pro, right? When you fight for the pro, you will have a 4-round fight. So on a 4-round fight, we want to have a champion on a 4-round fight.
Yes.
We call that the state champion.
I see.
So in order for you to advance on the 6th-round fight, we will have a youth title. Then on the 8th-round fight, we will have a continental championship. Then on the 10th-round fight, we will have an intercontinental championship. Then of course the world title is the 12-round fight. So we are bringing something new in the table that has never been done before in boxing.
Could a GBO title lead you to fight for a world title for the WBA, WBC, IBF, or is that just with the GBO rankings?
GBO is really young right now. We're building our own ranking system. And going back to your question, GBO is a different sanctioning body from WBO, WBC. Of course, Red Boxing is also gonna carry WBC, WBO, IBF,
Yes.
because Red Boxing is a promotional company. We do not compete with anybody.
Right.
We want to work with everybody because we should not be competing with each other. We are fighting for poverty, and we should be helping each other against poverty.
A little background about yourself, Ray, to the fight fans on Ray Love News channel. How'd you started in the boxing business? I know you have a background in the movie industry. You're an executive movie producer. You produced some movies such as, I got my notes over here, for the fight fans to know. American Bread, Acts of Desperation, Christmas Crime, Trauma Therapy, Screamers. Talk to the fight fans. How were you involved in the movie producing business?
Well, I got involved in the movie business a couple years back. I started with Justin Chambers. Our first movie was Broken Roads. We co-produced it with Jonathan Lipnicki, the star of Stuart Little, and the little kid from Jerry Maguire. So from there, it just continued growing. So my second film was American Bread. Then we did Screamers. Then we did Acts of Desperation. We did Trauma Therapy. Now we're doing 10 Counts.
Okay.
10 Counts is a boxing series that we're trying to build. It's gonna show the journey of a boxer on how they become a world champion. It's a journey. Adelaida will be there.
Nice.
Adan Temo Ochoa will be there. Our young star, Maryland, will be there as
The
well.
little girl from Casillas Boxing.
Casillas Boxing.
Yes. Nice. How are these movies available to the audience?
The movie is available on different platforms. We have Amazon Prime, we have iTunes. Some of my films are in Walmart, Target. It's all over.
There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, any last words about the October 12th, the big card that it's being presented by Red Boxing Promotions? Rey Rodis, you want to say the last words about your event?
For the Red Boxing Glove fans, I would like to invite everyone to be on October 12th fight at Pico Rivera Sports Arena. The tickets are really selling out fast. Yesterday, we had a long meeting to add additional chairs just because we already sold out the $55 chairs. So we're trying to accommodate everyone because we want the audience, the people to see a real fight is. A fight that is very unpredictable. We have a Filipino fighter named Reke Dulay against an undefeated fighter with 7 wins, 7 KO, Israel Mercado. This is one of the most interesting fight that night because there is no A side and B side. Both fighters is gonna train hard and they're gonna prove themselves is gonna win that night. For $35 for a general admission ticket, it's a great opportunity to see great big stars such as Logan Paul, Jake Paul, Snoop Dogg, Ray J, Eddie Murphy, Princess Love, and some other stars that are coming. Laila Ali will be there, and other former world champions will be there.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Rey Rodis promoting his October 12th card. And on one last note, there's a nice young prospect that's going to be fighting on your card as well. Timothy Ortiz. I met him a couple weeks ago at a boxing event. Really nice kid. So everybody in the Hollywood, Burbank area, Buy your tickets. Timothy Ortiz will be fighting on October 12th on Rey Rodis' card. Ron Johnson versus Sergio Ramirez, the rematch. Thank you very much, guys, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was